Yes, okay. Um, so last time, uh, you two specifically, Buster and Brad, defeated the gym of Meteorite City. Uh, Brad, in a last Hail Mary one, and barely at the end. And Buster's didn't really have too
I,
much
yeah,
trouble,
but
but
I still won it.
Yeah, it was super dramatic. Like
Mhm.
that was probably the most fun fight that we've had, in my opinion, because it literally came down to the very last
I
turn.
I think probably the best one that you guys have had so far is when Brad was on the last. I don't remember which gym it was. I think it was Sakura Town. And on the last Pokemon, he used his ability, which made it an automatic critical in just one.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that
I
was
had
good
forgotten
too.
about that one.
That's why I record all of
Ano-
these
Another
for
one from my highlight reel.
Yeah, I haven't really. I don't think Buster's really had any problems because I don't think
Fights
you've
that
done
were
any.
close, but I haven't had anything that's been like all cool and dramatic like Brad's.
Hmm. Okay, so uh, this is technically still that same day because she would have asked you after you guys had gotten your Pokemon healed up to go to the area marked on your map. She didn't say that you have to go right away, so like I told them, you can do it at your own pace, just as long as you do it not like days at away or like take a week or something to do it. But she was also headed off to another couple other spots where there was problems that she was doing. So she specifically just like, yeah, just help me out, and she sent you off to this place. Uh, but we are down a person, so we will come back to doing that because last second things are happened. And I kind of want all of you to be here to do this one, uh, which is good because that gives me more time to make more stuff for that. I might can make it better than what I had it at. Uh,
Okay.
so it will be, let's say it's about 2 in the afternoon. Where would you like to go? And we will just
Uh,
assume that Rio is just following you.
I guess let's head down toward Dubro McGee.
All right. I'll do it for Rio, but you guys will need to make checks to not get lost.
Right.
Streetwise,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't have a bonus. I don't know if he has his lucky thing, so
You,
I will assume he does because he probably just made them. Uh, all right. Just as long as you don't fail horribly, Brad, you should be fine. Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
you get a
Where
You
the
jinxed,
little
sauce
bit lost. You get a
go.
little bit lost, just a little bit.
you
Like
jinxed me.
excellent. You get a little bit lost trying to go back to Tetsu's Forge, which was where I assume you guys are headed.
Yeah.
Uh, but while you guys are becoming lost, let's see. Actually, let's see what the weather is because I don't think I checked for today because I thought it would just be saying, oh, I believe that's just clear weather because it's high is bad weather.
Okay.
Where is this weather for seasons and in this is fall, so yeah, it's just normal ass weather. Nothing bad about it. So you're fine there. Let's see. Since you guys are out looking for stuff as you're heading, let's see. I would say probably perception is probably the best in this case to spot stuff. Before that, though, just give me investigate checks before you would leave town. I want to check to see if maybe investigate actually might be better.
Oh, that's right. Even if you don't. Okay, so I don't have proficiency in investigate, which means that should just be a 20.
Okay. All right.
I always forget that the sheet adds your stat in.
Brad does not find anything out about Zed crystals or mega stones. Buster sure does, though. Buster, you are told that most stones and crystals and stuff usually are found in either abandoned mines or caves in the mountain range, but it's dangerous to do that because most of them will be inhabited by Pokemon.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, I mean,
That
we are
that is
heading to one of
basically
those
me.
soon.
That is me basically saying is that if you do want to go look for this stuff into like caves and stuff, the encounter rate for getting Pokemon will be a lot higher.
Yeah, makes sense.
I
But I
want
mean,
to.
also, within the next session or two, we need to go exploring a cave for a quest anyway, so
Yeah.
I
works
want
out pretty
to just
well.
look at the basic skills. I want to look at investigate, maybe better
The
than
linking.
perception. Well, perception would be to spot it, right? I just want to look at the things for trying to understand something's purpose, but or find relevant items in the area and perception. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So, if you are while you're traveling, we'll say this is the reason why you guys get lost. You two specifically, because Rio is not really searching for them, as far as I know. Make me a perception check to start with to see if you find something interesting, like a cave that might hold something.
Okay. 1D. 11.
I mean, there's caves everywhere. Let's see. I think together that would be enough. So let's just see what happens. You don't really, as you go by many caves that are just in the mountains or look at mines, you don't really think anything of them. So there's nothing in this area that you can at least find. So, so you get a little lost, meaning normally it would take, what is it I have set? Walking straight through is 5 hours, right? So I think that should be, yeah. So that would have taken you, say, that at long. So it's about 9 p.m. Once you guys get your bearings.
Well, do we want to keep adventuring in the mountains at night, or is that a little too risky, do you think?
Well, maybe we should just camp out.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever wants to take shifts, roll D100s. If you want Rio to, I can roll one for him.
Do only one person take shift? Take
2.
watch.
So if you want to take one as well.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Actually,
I
see.
guess I will. Yeah.
Let's just check to see who he has out 4th slot. Okay.
Oh yeah. Who would I have out right now? Let me double
I
check.
did
Okay, I'll
it
take
twice.
that. All right. So Buster, nothing
Oh,
happens
okay.
on your nothing happens on yours. Let's see what happens to Brad on his, because that is something. I will do this in specifically to myself because it's important. Let's see. I want that. Stream's gonna see this, but that's okay. 46, yes. 30, 10, 20, 30, 3, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does that even look like? I don't know what this Pokemon would even look like that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this might be something that you might want to catch, Brad, but we'll see.
Okay.
It's kind of odd that it's just walking around at night, but its body is giving off a little light considering what it is. But interesting. Uh, give me a perception check to see if you notice it first, but we'll see.
Well, I also have Heat Seeker.
Oh, that's okay. Then you'll just get a bonus for it then. This is
So
just to see if you.
perception.
This is mostly for hearing, as you're paying attention to the probably not paying attention to your surroundings exactly. Okay, yeah, you spot it. You spot it easy. It's giving off lots of heat for some reason.
Okay.
So you look at it, and it is giving off a lot of heat. And then when you take off your infrared heat vision, I believe is how it works.
No, it's just my eyes. I can turn it on and off.
Yes, I'm aware. Fire. Oops, I spelt it wrong probably, or I didn't.
Like I have a visor that comes down onto my eye.
Sure, if you wanna uh, do it like that, I can see why not. Let's see.
Okay.
It's yeah, it's an infrared spectrum, so yeah, you would be able to see it. And then when you turn off the heat seeking, you notice that it is a Torkoal, except
Okay.
like what Flannery has, except it is yellow.
Oh,
Oh, shiny Torkoal.
that's pretty cool.
Well, um, that's 8. I don't really care about catching one, but it is shiny. So I'll try to catch it.
All right. So what do you do? First of all, do you wake anybody else up?
Well, yeah, I'll wake Buster and Rio up.
All right. Just give me a quick stealth check if you're trying to be quiet at all. If not, then don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you are trying to be quiet, you have to beat a 15.
I remember Brad usually rolls well on stealth. So
Still.
I probably jinxed it by saying that.
Okay, the Torkoal doesn't notice you moving to wake up both Buster and Rio.
Okay. And then I say, I point to the Torkoal and I say, hey, there's a Torkoal.
Oh, one of the little fire turtle guys.
Yeah,
That's cool.
like the one Flannery has.
Yeah, I remember that. Kind of a cute little fella.
But it's a different color.
That's cool. Are you gonna catch it?
Yeah, I never seen a yellow one before. So
Really? Well, best of luck with that, bud. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
That sounded both fake and real at the same time.
One of my many talents.
Okay. Oh, how far away is it?
I mean, you can see it easy. It's not that far from you.
Okay.
Yeah, Torkoal is slow as heck, but it's got lots of like regular defense.
Yeah, it bulky.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fight it, or are you going to try and soothe it?
Well, I'm gonna try and soothe it.
All right.
I'm gonna go up to talk to it.
All right. What do you say?
I say, "Hi, Torkoal. I like fire types. So you're a fire type. And do you want to come on with my adventure? Me and my friends on our adventure?"
All right, roll a soothe check. When you were saying that, I don't know if I know you probably won't know, Brad, but the first thing that my mind went to is that TF2 thing where Scout's trying to get a date or whatever with anyone else. Anyone else know that? No, just me. Okay.
I have not watched the TF2 like meet the character things in a
No,
very
it's
long
it's it's
time.
like a small side story thing where they're like they have where they think they all have tumors and stuff.
Okay, no, I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
Oh, okay. Then I won't worry about it then. So soothe check there, my dude. All right. I mean,
When he,
you have a chance at least to catch him, and you'll have a bonus because he's not gonna fight you.
okay.
God, what's with all these
What?
high rolls today?
Well, I got my low rolls out quickly.
Yeah, out of the way.
So, yeah.
So I don't know what you have for balls and
I
stuff. So or what
I
you're using.
have 5 great balls, so I'll use a great ball.
All right, D100, and then it's +5 whatever you roll. Let's see, what is it? Where's my phone? Let me just figure out what it's. Oh, well, you capture it because
Nice.
that's like what 31.
31, yeah.
Yeah, its base capture is 20. So
Oh,
Yeah.
that was lucky.
all right, and now here's the point where I have to figure out what level it is. Hmm. Who would you, well, for starters, who would you have out at this point, if anyone, just in case?
I
Actually, wait. What level is your Jinx right now?
Jinx is 25.
All right, and what's your lowest level right now?
It's probably Carmen, so 16.
16.
Yeah.
Let's. The Torkoal will be level.
Or sorry, Jinx is 27.
Yes, let's make the Torkoal level 22.
Oh, okay.
That's about close to average.
Yeah, that's real solid.
So that means it would exactly have curse up to its thing.
Okay.
So how many attacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forget how many total you can have in a Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then it will know if you ever do use it. It will know everything up to curse except for let's say I'll let you choose either smoke screen or smog. He doesn't know, but you can worry about that if you ever take him out or not.
Okay.
I'll make a token for that and put into your PC for later. All right. So next day you two can do training, which I see Buster already did.
Yes.
While I do some. I'm gonna just keep date stuff out so I can remember what day it is in game for actually no reason, because I haven't thought about anything about date. It's just something so that I know how long you guys have been out on your journey
for the egg, I thought you were keeping track.
Well, that too, but I had to know the current date before you got the egg.
Sure.
Because once a year is up, that's the limit for how long you have until the
right
Pokemon
the it's been
League starts.
Like what, like 2 months or so at this point, something like that.
It's actually only been a month and 16 days.
Okay, a month and a half. I was okay.
You started May 1st. It is currently June 17th.
Okay.
And that's the day you left Neutrella, not the day you got to Neutrella.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Once again, heading to his forge. I need you guys to roll freaking streetwise checks.
Don't mind me, I did daily training.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So, streetwise.
So investigate check. And then also roll, when you're done that, roll perception checks.
Perception. I'm not entirely awake yet.
Nope, I can tell. You know what? Here, Rio, since you guys are looking for that, he'll see if he can help you at all, because he's not gonna find any berries up in the mountains or anything. He just has basic. So let's just roll with. Okay. All right. Let's see. You guys lose about a half hour trying to get to Tetsu's forge. So it's about 8, 9, 10, 12:30 by the time you reach there. Brad, before we go into his thing, into his shop and stuff, or whatever you're doing here, you notice a small cave and it looks a little different compared to some of the other ones that you've seen.
Okay.
Would you guys like to investigate said cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for it.
All right. One of you.
Do we do investigate?
We'll come to that in a second. Hold on. Roll a d100.
Both of us?
No, just one of you. Whoever's first.
Brad's the one who spotted it, so I think he gets dibs.
Okay. See.
Okay.
84.
Okay. That okay. As you enter into the cave, you may make me investigate checks of this cave.
Investigate. I don't have it, so not great. Buster still is not entirely awake.
Oh Jesus, freaking inspector over here. Let's see.
Inspector Brad.
Damn.
All right, Buster, it's just you, but you spot something else instead of what they look for. Let me just look up at the end here. I think I want to look up like items and stuff. 408. Also, who does he have out right now? I think it was the one I rolled before, so wasn't it? For yeah, okay, so it still has that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how do I want to do this random finding of things? Let's say since it's you both rolled high enough, let's say that it's involved like using the pickup ability. So that would be under here. Oop. Damn it. Isn't the pickup is it pickup is the pickup is the name of the ability or is that something else? I'm trying to remember what
Yeah, pickup is the ability.
I wanna did I just maybe not S P oh, it's because they have it set to one word. Okay. Just copy that. Now I have to look up the pickup keyword. Okay. Okay, let's say that's not it's 9 and that has 10. And then that's 18 and then that's 20. All right, Brad, roll me a d20. So will 16.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to memorize this before you roll so you don't have to keep looking at it. What page is it on? 267. Random healing or status item.
A D20.
Just a d20, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll make that 20. I can make probably 15. Okay, just give me a second. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Buster, since you're not doing anything, roll me a d10.
Okie dokie. 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have been. Yeah, I added it. That's okay. That would have been. Alright, okay, and then Brad, you rolled a 15. You also roll me a d10.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Buster, while you're investigating, trying to find megastones and stuff, you actually notice that this cave, if it was used, is not being used anymore because there is like a little layer of dirt, like undisturbed on the ground as you're walking through.
Okay.
So not even Pokemon had come through here. 2. Which I believe, actually, yeah, it's just that. All right, so you don't really find exactly what it is specifically that you're looking for. However, you do. Actually, no. What did you roll? You rolled a 20 on investigate, right, Brad?
Yeah,
Actually, I'm gonna do something else for you since
I
you rolled
got
specifically.
23.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you something else. So, than what I originally planned. So as you guys enter into the cave, Rio finds an ether.
Cool.
So someone have to remind him about that. And Brad, let's say roll me actually a. You were specifically, I assume, are you specifically going to be looking for mega stones or crystals?
Crystals.
All right, then uh, roll me a D100 and then choose below 50 or above 50.
Okay.
Do you,
Just hold on.
yeah, do you want above or below 50?
Um, well, I was gonna say below. Sorry about that.
Below?
I
Okay.
should have. I
That's
should have
fine.
said it before I
Yeah,
rolled.
that's why I was asking.
No.
To be fair, you did say roll a d100 and then tell me.
Sorry my words are not great. Okay. God, how many of them are there? I need to look something up real quick.
18.
I wouldn't doubt that there are probably that many.
18 what?
I have no idea.
18 headhunters that we have to run from?
That would be problematic.
18
1,
Tyrannotars?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay, that
7,
would be
8,
rad.
9, 10, 11.
I mean, it'd be terrifying, but it'd be rad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26, 27, 28. I wish you would tell me how many there are on here. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so this is going to be a weird number. Buster, roll me a D42.
Oh, okay. 18.
Do I want to do this random? I need a way to make this random, but for now I'll just go in order as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now if I did that, hold on, I need to look at your guys' Pokemon because this will decide what I give you for this. I don't think any of you have either one. I'm just gonna check. No. Okay, so then I will just give you the other one then. You find before you can touch it, it is embedded into a wall. So you'll have to try and carefully take it out, which I will ask for a check for that in a second. And if people can help you and give you a bonus. But you find a gem embedded into the wall, and it is a light purple, a dark purple, and a kind of a little bit lighter red. And I don't mean like pink. It just looks red, but it's slightly. It's not like a blood red. It's like slightly lighter than that.
Yeah, okay.
So, here's what I would like you to do, and I'm going to use the thing that I just made today because I figured this might happen. You can either if you can point it out to everybody now that you found it, but you need to make either a concentration check to concentrate to slowly pull this thing out, or a sleight of hand check.
Dang, I was really hoping that that strength was gonna be one of those options.
You can use strength if you want, but it might be harder to do because it's a gem and you don't want to break it and stuff, right?
Yeah. But it is a difference of 4 points between using strength and concentration.
I'll say that if you do a strength check, the DC will be 2 higher.
Yeah.
That also makes the DC of you breaking it 2 higher. Now, here's the thing. Multiple people can try, as long as you don't fail the DC by a certain amount and break the item.
All right.
If you were a meteorologist, I believe is how it's pronounced, but I could be wrong.
Petrologist is the one for stones.
Yeah, you would have an easier chance to do it, but neither of you are. So.
Okay. Well, Brad, do you happen to be particularly good at sleight of hand?
Oh, I don't think so.
Rio also has neither of those as well, so.
Well, I'm gonna try concentration. We'll see what happens. Well, it's not terrible.
Okay, it's not terrible. Unfortunately, that is not enough to make the DC.
Okay.
But you do not break the thing in any way.
Okay. Does it like loosen it up or anything?
Roll me a D100, but specify 25% or 75% and above. So 1 to 25 or 75% and above.
Given what I've been rolling today, I'm gonna say low is more likely, and therefore I'm gonna say above 75.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. No, it is still in the same position as it was before.
Okay.
So you didn't make it any easier, but you didn't make it any worse.
Yeah, this ain't the
Um,
sort of thing I'm terribly good at.
Should one of us go out? Are we right near Tetsu's camp?
No, this is on the way there. You're not there just yet.
Oh,
This is like an
okay.
hour into traveling to there. So there's like another 4 hours between his place and, or no, another like 3 hours between his place and where you are.
Okay.
And he's not a meteorologist. He's an artificer. It's different. So he would still have
Well,
to.
yeah, I was gonna say one of us could go over to his place and ask if he has a pickaxe or something.
Yeah, because well, I mean,
But
right now you're kind of just doing it with like your hands.
yeah,
I do
that's
have
why.
a hammer. Could try and loosen the stone around it.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
I'm
I will.
also checking if any of my Pokemon have a potentially applicable move.
Yeah, if you can do it in a way that I wouldn't think of, I'd be up for it.
You need
Buster,
me
if
to
you
burn it out or
uh,
freeze it out.
probably not
That's
wise.
all. That's all I can do. Sorry.
Uh,
Hmm.
Buster, if you were to attempt to use your hammer, I would also need a check for that. And if you can come up with a good reason for a specific check, I will take it.
All right. I think I have an idea.
Okay.
What I want to do
Uh huh.
is I want to get Bertha out
Okay.
because Bertha has her claw, which might be able to get a better grip, and she has water stuff that she can maybe like try and loosen up the stone a bit and like I don't know I'm mostly going off of Pokemon type matchups and water doing extra stuff to rock.
That's not gonna work against it in this case.
All right, fair enough.
Because
Well, never mind then.
it's made out of like like mountain rock, right? So it has like different
Yeah.
sediments and stuff in it.
Yeah, I was just hoping that if she used like, water sport or splash or something, that she could like loosen up the stone around it. I don't know how solid this mountain is. Okay. In that case, what else is in this? What else is in this toolkit? Oh, I do have a screwdriver. Is there any sort of like edge to this or anything that like maybe because like if
It
there's
looks
enough
like
room that
it
I
looks
can
like
get
it
my
was like
fingers
hiding.
in.
It looks like it was made in the wall, and then looks like something just recently, like kind of not recently, but looks like something like revealed it, but they didn't take it with them.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like indented into like a wall. So
Okay.
you could get around it if you wanted to try it. I
All right, I think I've got a screwdriver. I want to see if I can like sort of chip away at the rock around it, like very
all right.
slowly. Not
I'll
as like blunt as with a hammer.
okay. There's just something to note that I have to do because of reasons. Since you already have tried Buster, you won't be able to again. But if you do that, you can give someone else a bonus to their stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Just say
So
I'm loosening it up for someone else. That's fine.
um, this is probably gonna be. Hmm, you know what?
And if Rio has sleight of hand,
He does.
I
He
know
does.
he also has.
He does not have sleight of hand or
Oh,
concentration.
Oh, dang it. I thought you said he had both. I
No,
totally
he doesn't have
misheard you.
either. Um,
Sweet.
just give me a concentration check just to make sure you don't accidentally chip into the.
Well.
All right.
Okay.
You loosen it. You loosen it. But someone will still have to remove it.
All right. Well, Brad, you're here and Rio's not, so I'm trusting you, because I'm not allowed to do it again. I think you can get it. I have faith. I believe.
Okay.
You don't
Uh,
have concentration. Yeah.
I
So for you, Brad, it's just a D20 roll.
okay.
And I already have
Yeah.
since you rolled high, I have a good bonus in mind. So you just have to beat a specific DC though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. It's loose.
D20.
Oh,
Okay. Hmm. Unfortunately, Kaz, that's not enough. But nothing happens when you do it, though. Nothing bad or good happens when you do it. You just kind of
okay.
you can't get your fingers around it trying to pull it loose. So
All right. Well, I'm just gonna roll a d20 that will say is for core if he doesn't have either ability.
I mean, I could do it, but if you want to do it, go ahead.
Might as well.
All right. He successfully gets his fingers, which are a little bit more agile than the two of you, because he's been training
Yeah,
in like
because
uh.
he does
I'm a
so,
big guy. I got fat
So
fingers.
the thing is, Buster,
sewing
if
fingers.
even if you didn't successfully give them a bonus, he still would have did that because I think he still has a lucky item on him, so he would have +1 to that roll.
I thought his lucky thing was for special defense. Was it for
Oh wait,
speed?
is it for special defense? Let's see. I don't know if he has it on his character sheet or not.
Because the one he gave me is for special defense.
All he has is listed as its lucky accessory, so you might be right then. But regardless, because you helped him loosen it, he removes the stone successfully. And yes, it is in fact a megastone, but you don't know what megastone it is because
Actually,
when
gonna
you
guess
can
that it was
because
a dust stone.
you can insert it into something for your Pokemon to hold on to, but you'd have to get something made for your Pokemon to hold on to it if they can't hold on to it physically.
Right.
But you don't know what kind of stone it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that we can ask Dude Bro McGee when we get to his place.
All right,
He probably
and
will at least
then
have an idea.
you get there about 8, 9, 10, 12. Maybe say that took about a couple bits. You arrive there about 1:30, and
Yeah. You said it was like light purple, dark purple, and red?
and yeah, and red.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna bring up the map. Uh, he is like when you first arrived, currently uh, working at his forge. This time he's just working alone. He's not having really any of his Pokemon help him out. Rio's sister currently is not around. He does not notice you as you guys come walking in, though. But his Pokemon know you now that you've been here once, so they don't really do anything to you.
Uh, I mean, if he's working, then I'm fine to just wait a little bit until he's available.
All right, Brad?
I don't want to like interrupt him and mess up his jam.
Brad, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait as well.
All right. Let's see. All right, an hour goes by and he still doesn't notice you.
Oh,
That's fine.
well, by this time I get kind of angry, and then I go up to him and tap him on the shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm annoyed. I tap him
Um,
on.
all right. I need to check something.
He quick draws his sword and slices you in half. Roll a new character.
Game over.
Wow, that escalated really quickly.
Yeah.
All right. Brad, I
Avenge
need
me,
to.
Tiger.
Okay. Okay. Brad, the moment you tap him on the shoulder, he takes the hammer that he's working with, quickly whips it around, and then smacks you in the side of the stomach with you against you.
Well, that's okay. Does the hammer break?
No.
Because I think after he's working it, he has to cool it down so it hardens.
No, he's using his like Smith's hammer on you, not the thing that he's working
Oh, okay.
on.
Okay, then never mind.
He's not really trying to hurt you, just to make it so that you stop doing that. So let's see. I don't think you add your strength to that attack, do you?
To what attack?
Uh, uh, Arms.
You do, yes. Or you might have to have the arms user feat for it. Hold on, I'll
Yeah,
check.
you either add your attack or your speed, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Let me just find his character sheet. I don't remember if I've successfully transferred it over, but I'm gonna look to see if it has his stats in it or not. If not, I can just make something up. I do not, so it must have just not transferred over properly, or I didn't have it. Let's just say, is it just is it full attack or is it modifiers? It's modifiers.
It is full attack.
No, it's modifiers. I thought it said, unless I read that wrong. Whenever you deal damage, the arms feature add your highest attack or speed modifiers to the damage dealt.
It is modifier. Okay.
So
Right, it's defense that you apply the whole stat to.
let's assume he has let's say he has at least that, because I don't know off the top of my head. Brad, you would take 24 damage as he swings at you.
Ouch.
Okay. I don't have anything to.
It just subtract your defense.
Just your defense, whatever that is.
Oh.
So
It's
10.
10.
So you would take 14 damage, and you basically you back up and you kind of like drop, and he looks up and is like, "Oh, what the freaking hell? It's just you. You probably shouldn't do that when I'm doing that. I'm extremely focused, and then I thought someone was attacking me." And he moves over to where you're holding it. He's like, "Here, let me see that." And he looks up at you. He's like, it'll just bruise. You'll be fine. I didn't crack anything. Sorry about that, but can I help you with something?
Um, I am out of breath. So, Buster, can you talk?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Sorry, just a
You
second.
knocked the wind out of me, so I'm coughing, trying to catch my breath.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just go first because I'm not positive. I think Brad was hoping you could give him one of the mega things like I've got, so that he can use that and the big hitty stones. But also we found this rock in a cave nearby, and I think it's one of those like special changey rocks, but I don't know what it is just from looking at it. So any chance you can tell me what it is?
Do you do
I
you
have a guess out of game, but this is me speaking in character, so I actually have no idea.
uh do you show it to him?
Yeah.
He picks it up from your hand. He examines it for a second or two. It's like, I'm not making the stuff to use them is more my speed, but I guess I can. Let's see. I haven't really seen too many. The actually, in his case, I don't remember what he would have other than. I'm sure he has other Pokemon he's not using, but his main team, I think the only one that can is actually, yeah. You have noticed when you came here before, when you went into his house specifically, that he did have two Mega Stones just in a case on like they were like attached to like a bracelet and a necklace.
Sure.
And he's take looks at it for a second. It's like uh huh, uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen one before, at least not one used. But I think it's a Gengarite.
Out of game, that's what I thought. Okay. That's the spooky ghost friend, right?
Yeah, if you want to use that, I believe nearby Haven has lots of ghost Pokemon. You could find one there.
I'm not really a spooky ghost kind of guy, unfortunately.
Uh, Otherwise,
But I do.
you could keep it, see if someone wants to trade something for it. You can't really sell these things because, well, I mean, you could, but not on the normal market at least.
All right. I
There.
mean, yeah, I can probably just see if someone has a spooky ghost that they want it for. That sounds good to me. Cool, thanks.
All right. And he says, and it's like, and he looks down to Brad, who's I assume still coughing on the floor. Uh, he's like,
I'm
so what
sure
is?
he's recovered by
Uh,
now.
do you have anything specific that you wanted me to put this their Megastone stuff into? I don't have a problem giving it to you. You guys are I
Okay. Well, I was wondering if you could mm, um build it into the Z ring that you gave me
He thinks for a
before.
second. I mean, no one's ever done something like that before.
Wait, really? Seems like it'd be kind of obvious to me.
Or you could just make me a mega ring to put on the other arm.
Uh, He's like, give me it for a second. He'll take your Z ring off you. He just looks at it for a second. Where would I even? I guess I could put it there, but then. Put it on top, but then you have to twist the things to do the Z moves. Let's see. I'm gonna have him roll a D100. Yeah, give me a little bit. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm kind of just working on personal stuff right now. I got nothing to do.
Do you like get contracts frequently or anything, or do you guys just like
sometimes
do
I get
like
contracts to make like some machinery and stuff, like bolts and nuts, and sometimes they need to make me make like drills and stuff I can make.
That seems like it would get kind of boring for a guy who knows as much as you seem to.
Money's money.
Fair.
Like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for. I don't know if I could be here for a year. I could be here for months. I might go back home for a bit. I don't know. So it's always nice to have just money on you. You don't know when an expense is gonna come up.
Reasonable.
Yeah, just give me like, I don't know, 30 minutes. You can do something with this. And he goes over to instead of going over to his forge, he goes over to like the workbench that's there and starts working on your ring.
Okay.
You do anything while you wait for him?
Well, sorry, how long is it gonna take?
He said 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I'll just wait. I'll just wait in the house, I guess.
Buster?
Does he have Pokemon just like hanging out again?
Yeah, his Pokemon are just sitting around,
Are
relaxing.
they all the same ones that we saw last time?
Yeah, he hasn't changed his Pokemon.
Okay.
This is he probably, if he has a PC in his basement, he probably has other Pokemon, but these seem to be like the main 6 that he normally uses.
Reasonable. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just hang out with Brad, see if he wants to play cards or something.
You know what?
Okay.
Buster, do me a favor, roll me a perception check.
Okay. I have percepted things before.
And Brad, when you go inside the house, you can make me a perception check.
Okay.
Would that be good enough? Buster, as you're walking into the house, you notice the tree that was here. It has a lot less leaves on it than it did normally, and some of the leaves look a little burned.
Okay.
That's about it.
Don't look at me.
Brad, when you go into the house, nothing really, anything looks to have changed.
Okay.
I'm going to interpret this as a metaphor for he smokes weed.
Alright, you can feel free
Because
to do
he's
that.
burning trees.
Buster, now when you entered into the house to do stuff with Brad, you can roll me a perception check. And actually, I'm gonna do something for Rio to see if he notices. Okay.
Oh, like a different perception check?
Yeah, like a different perception check. Because now that was for outside. This is for inside. All right. You notice the mega stones that he has uh, in a case like on like the wall. Uh, one of them is colored. If I can fucking find it. Uh, on the outsides of the thing it is a light blue, and then on the inside it's like a red mixed with like black.
Hmm.
And you see another one, which if I can actually remember how this guy's name is spelled.
What is that one? It seems like. What did you say it was? Like blue, black, and red?
Blue on the outsides, and then it's like a black and red.
Okay, I'm trying to think. This
Or
guy's
it's kind. I
steel.
said black, but that's just the picture I'm looking at it for. It's kind of red mixed with like a gray.
I mean, okay, so logically, I'm just trying to think through. Like, this guy seems to pretty clearly be a steel trainer, so I'm guessing whatever he has, probably drawn from like Aggron, Steelix, Metagross, Lucario. Are there other steel type megas? Mawile.
Yeah, and the other
Okay.
one he
Probably
has.
some of those.
The other one he has is this. It looks gray. Most of it just different colors of gray.
Okay, that seems like that would be either Steelix or Aggron to me. The other one, I'm gonna guess. The blue makes me think Metagross. That's my guess. I don't know.
Right, yeah, it does. Out of character, it does not look like Metagrossite at all.
I mean, I wouldn't know out of character
Just,
without looking
just,
it up.
just for remember what he has on his team. It is an
Yeah,
Aggron.
I remember a Magnezone. I remember a Skarmory. I don't remember seeing what else we saw.
There was
A
Scizor.
Oh,
Alolan
Scizor!
Dugtrio,
I forgot about
Scizor,
Scizor.
and Empoleon.
Oh shit, Scizor does have a Megastone too. I forgot. Okay.
All right.
Empoleon.
So,
Okay.
let's see
Okay. So one of those is
when
Scizor.
you guys enter into the building, you're just
Scizor,
taking a look
Skarmory,
around.
Empoleon.
Rio comes in. He's like, "You guys notice the weird footprint that was on the ground outside?"
Nope. I just saw a tree got lit on fire.
Huh. I don't recognize what it's from though, but it's definitely a Pokemon because it's definitely not human. That's for sure.
What if it's a really big misshapen human?
Yeah.
I somehow doubt that. Um, but yeah, it looked like it was a
Oh yeah, we
cross.
know that he has an Aggron. Okay, so one is Aggron, one is Scizor. The one with
He
red's
said
probably Scizor.
Rio will say it was hard to tell. It looks like whatever it was dampened a lot by water. Uh, but
So I
the
mean the penguin, right?
but the foot was in a cross. It had it was in a cross shape, but it was like a circle, and it had like things coming out the side of it. I don't know. It was weird. It's not. It's not a Pokemon that I. If it is from a Pokemon, it's not from one that I recognize. That we have seen at least.
Gotcha.
All right.
I
So
mean, I don't know. How
look
big
around.
was it?
How big is this Pokemon? Is the good question because I don't actually know. So I'd have to make. Let me just see how big he is, and I can tell you how big the footprint was. I think Serby has a better. thing on how big Pokemon
Yeah,
are.
Cerebi is real easy to find, the height and weight and all that.
Let's say, because Lucario is human size, so let's do him for size.
Yeah, Lucar is actually a little bit smaller than a person. It's only like
just a little bit. He's
it's like 4 foot something.
general size for a Lucario. An average size for Lucario is 3'11".
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, he'll say, how how tall is Buster? Because I'm trying to think about how.
But Buster's like 6. Is it on my character sheet? No, he's like 6'3", I think, something like that.
Okay, so so I think Rio is about 5 something, but this only gives like how tall it is, not necessarily how wide it is the thing. Uh, so
I mean, how tall is it? We can try and approximate from there.
5'7".
Okay.
So I would say that he'll say that he could probably have uh lied down in the footprint fully, and if he stretched his arms above his head, the tip of his hands would reach the top of one footprint, and his uh feet would touch the other side of the footprint. I think that's just generally what I think.
Like a single footprint?
A single footprint, yes.
That would.
Might not be as big as that, but actually, you know what? There's another good Pokemon I can do it to.
Yeah, that would be massive.
Okay. It would actually be. How tall did you say Buster was? 6?
6'3".
Okay, the footprint would be about half of your size.
Okay.
That makes more sense. But that's
Yeah,
just
that
one
makes
foot. But that's just one footprint, though.
right. Okay. And was there only one footprint out there?
He could only see the one. So.
Okay.
But as you're talking, are you gonna look around in here at all?
I mean, I don't want to like dig through the man's stuff. I feel like
I
that'd be
mean,
rude.
this is basically is where he stores all the goods that he makes. His actual house and stuff is like in the back room and then upstairs because it's a 2-floor place,
Right.
and it has a basement. But that basement has got all this tech stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to like dig around through all of his things. I'll probably like just glance
I mean,
through whatever's
there's just
visible.
stuff sitting out.
Yeah, like that stuff I would look at. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really. You've only been gone like a day, so
Hmm.
like there hasn't been a change in his stock. There's maybe a couple more weapons more that are out here, but that's about it. Like if there's any like you also notice that he's able to obviously make like actual like weapons. So if like there's anything like arms wise like you want him to make, he can.
I'm not that far into my story arc for that yet.
I'm just saying for other reasons. But yeah, if you guys don't really look around at all, he'll come back
Maybe
45 minutes later.
you said. Okay, that's my best guess. Out of game for what it is.
Send it to me specifically. Don't send it into the Discord.
Mostly because I think the foot shape is right. I don't think it would be quite as big as what you estimated, but I think it still seems like it's probably pretty close.
All right.
That fits a few of the things that you've mentioned between the foot shape and some of the other stuff around, and the reason why there'd need to be some water, typing, etc.
All right. Yeah. So he comes back around like 45 minutes later. Uh, and he hands you your Z ring. And he's basically what he's done is he's made the ring slightly bigger or on like the top where you would put like the Z crystals in, and then in that space that he's made bigger is now that there is a small indent in the ring that has like tiny like has like one of those like things like a ring would have where like it actually looks like it holds something in it, but it's like made of
Yeah, like a clasp.
Okay.
yeah. It's basically yeah, it's just a clasp that but you can like take stuff in and out of it. It doesn't stay stuck in there though. It's
Okay.
basically just to hold it in there so that when you're moving around, it doesn't fall out.
Okay. Whoa, that's cool. Thank you, Tetsu. Mr.
Yeah, yeah.
Tetsu.
He's like, yeah, yeah. Consider it. Uh, consider me hitting you by accident payment, so I won't cost you anything for it.
Okay, thanks. I rubbed my stomach where he smacked me
It's like,
as
I don't
I
know.
say that.
Well, I'll ask Rio at a later date if he wants anything else from him. But Buster, is anything you want from him?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
Hmm.
What kind of super rocks are these?
Super rocks.
I'm guessing from what I've seen you running around with that one is like a scissor and one's an agron. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I
They're not
thought.
the only ones I have. They're just the ones I use more often.
No, cool. It just, if I'm gonna be trying to keep an eye out for some of these, it helps me to have an idea of what as many of them look like as possible.
I mean, what are you looking for specifically? I might have one just randomly. I could trade for that Gengar, right, if you don't want it.
Um, I guess the main two that I've got are these, and I would just let Belmont and Cirrus out. Uh, Cirrus here can't use one yet, but I believe she can someday once she gets a little bigger.
Yeah, when she evolves, she should be able to. Do I? He thinks he's like, well, Lucario is a steel type. Do I have one for that? I don't. I never really caught a Rio. Not that I remember. Uh, any other specific ones you might be looking for future Pokemon? I'll keep it. I'll take a look in my what I have. Yeah.
None that
I find a few of them every now and then when I'm out looking for ingredients and stuff. So
the only other one that I'm really thinking of that would be cool to get sometime is the slashy sword arm guy, the psychic fighty one.
all right, all right. Uh,
The
give me a second.
Gallade. Oh,
Uh,
Yeah, Gallade is
give
correct.
me a
Right.
second. He goes up into his room. I'm going to roll a thing. Uh, let's see. What are the ones he's more likely to have? He's more likely to have that one. He's probably less likely to have that one. And so I'll do a middle. So let's say nothing for that. For that on 25. And we'll say it's backwards. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, he rolled 100. Uh, in this case, I said it was going backwards. Doesn't have one for that. Doesn't have one for that. Okay, Buster. He comes back with one single one. He looking at it. It is colored white on the outside, green, and then a red swipe inside of it, or a pink red swipe inside of it.
Well, I've got a strong out of game guess as to what that one is.
Yeah. Before
Just
you can even
based on the color scheme.
before you can even, it's like, well, I didn't have one for you, Lucario, or your Swablu there, but I did have this, and I think this is one for Gallade. I could be wrong though.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I mean, if you would be okay with trading for the ghost one, then that would be
If you
awesome.
haven't noticed, steel types are really my thing.
Yeah, I mean, punchy boys are mostly my thing. Little Serious here is one of two exceptions to that so far.
All right. You successfully trade him a Galadite.
Sick.
Okay. Um, did I already give him my Pokemon and ask him what can I maybe evolve any of mine? Or did I do
Let's.
that already?
Uh,
Or
I'll just assume that you did. Uh, Obviously, you probably will know as a not character Brad that right now in your current team doesn't have anyone to Mega Evolve.
okay. Okay, yeah. Well, I was gonna do that, but now, because I already did, I don't have to.
But yeah, so right now you have no one that can Mega Evolve.
Well,
Um,
now I'm eager to get a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve.
in your box, however, you technically have three that could Mega Evolve.
Yeah, I have Carvana and
Oh
Numo.
yeah, I forgot that you got a Carvana.
You have Carvana, you have Numel, and then you have a Metatite.
Oh
I believe.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Camerupt has a Mega too.
oh
I
yeah,
totally forgot about that. I
and
knew that I had a Metatite. I didn't remember the Brad caught one.
yeah, I caught one too.
And that's about it. And
Yeah,
I don't think. Let's see. If he wanted to, I don't know. Actually, does he even have any in his PC? I don't think. Yeah. If unless I haven't added stuff to his caught list, he does not have any that can Mega Evolve either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's missing one Pokemon in here. That's okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because he put mine in his PC. He hasn't done that yet. Yeah, Rio has absolutely no Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. So
That's actually kind of interesting.
and then I'm gonna ask him, do I need to do any special dances for Mega Evolution?
no, you don't have to do anything
Okay,
specific for Mega Evolving. You just have to have a good enough bond between your Pokemon to be able to do it. Apparently,
okay.
uh,
I knew that, but my character didn't know that.
he'll say, for me specifically, I was traveling with my Aggron and my Scizor way long before I even got Mega Evolution stuff.
Hey, just like me and Domo here. Well, I'm actually serious too.
Yeah.
Uh, Aggron
Hey, did you,
specifically was the first Pokemon I ever had.
Yeah, that's what Domon was for me. The town that I come from, which is the physical place on the other side of the island, the gym there, they give out Pokemon to new trainers, and so that's where I got this buddy.
Hmm. Yeah. Anything else? I gotta get back to working on a thing I was working on before it becomes unworkable.
No, appreciate the help, man.
Oh, thanks for your help.
All right. Uh, he
We'll probably
walks, but
pop back in again at some point.
says, "All right." He will see you guys off. It is about what was it? 5 to.
It was 1:30 when we got there. We
Yeah, when you
waited an
got
hour
there. So
and had
yeah,
a
so it's
half
about
an hour. So it's
2:30,
like 3 or 3:30, yeah.
2:33, about there. So where are you headed to now?
Um, well, you want to just wander around the mountains some more, Brad?
Do you wanna
Yeah.
do you wanna wander around Meteorite City to head to the place where you're supposed to go?
Um. Yeah. Okay.
Out
All
of
right.
curiosity, can we go on this hex where there's like a little bit of shore, or
Um,
is that too much watery?
I think in that case specifically there, it will take longer because it's a mountain that's literally really close to the ocean.
Yeah.
So you would have to go through the things of Meteorite City. Would be easier.
Okay. Well,
All right, you know
let's
what
get
I
lost
need.
again.
Just don't get lost, and you'll be fine.
Just don't get lost, forehead.
Streetwise. Okay.
You're gonna need to roll a little bit higher because she did not roll. Yeah, Rio did not roll great.
God, we are so good at this.
Yeah.
All right, you get lost. I'm sorry.
We get.
Why apologize? At this point, I expect it. It's funny.
So that's gonna be. Let's see. Let's just
Going the
assume
right
it's
directions for chumps
3.
anyway.
Uh, before you get your bearings correct, it is now about 10 p.m.
Well,
Okay. Should
I
we?
mean, I'd just say make camp again.
Should we just camp? Yeah.
All right. Brad, if is there a specific shiny Torkoal thing you want to do, or do you want me to just pick one at random?
Um. Yeah. You can pick one
All right.
at random.
All right.
I
Someone, thank
don't
you.
know if I'm gonna use it.
Thank you for rolling D100s without me even asking.
Okay,
So
so it's
yeah,
a whole
Brad, you
board.
can roll me D100 as well.
Okay.
All right. Brad, nothing happens on your
Oh, that might
watch.
be enough. Let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, that's enough for Poppy to get a level. Let's
all right.
go.
Buster, D42 on your watch. I believe.
Okay, sorry,
Let's see.
just a
No,
second.
46, 46.
Uh, 3, 2, 3. And then that goes to 45. Okay. 46, you said?
46.
40. Didn't you say 42?
I did, but it's 46.
Okay.
10, 22.
Okay, what's my base
Okay,
stats?
let's make this. Let's make this actually 1d2 because you're just resting. You're not looking for them. Okay. Um, Buster, roll perception check. All right, you notice 2 Roggenrola.
Oh,
Oh, those are cool.
rock and roll is cute. Actually, my roommate in grad school, the first shiny that he ever found was a rock and rolla when playing Pokemon Sun. He was very excited.
Cool.
My first was a Tentacool that I somehow lost in transfer.
Ooh. I think the first I ever found naturally was a Sentret before I had Pokeballs in Heart Gold. And then when I was emulating Fire Red, I found a shiny Zubat.
Feels bad. All right.
I found some others since then, but
Are you gonna do anything with them? By the way, also.
I will scan them.
Yes, because I don't think you do actually have them.
Nope, don't believe so. I mean, and I don't like. Would you want me to wake you up for that, Kaz? Or
Well, maybe just for the scan.
yeah, I mean, you know,
Oh,
if one of us scans it, we all have it. I just didn't
okay.
know if you would want to catch them or anything.
Um, no. No.
Okay,
Alright.
doke.
Also,
Also,
for reference,
Poppy
because you caught that.
finally has a fighting type move.
Great.
It's revenge, so it's not a good one, but she has it.
I'm pretty sure Revenge is also a battle move, isn't it?
It is. I mean, if she gets hit, then it hits real hard, but
I forgot to mention. Actually, I'll do it in Discord, but you'll get experience for Brad catching that Torkoal.
cool.
Oh.
So I'll do that. I'll do that later, unless you want to need it really right now. Just
No,
scrap for
that's okay.
experience. All right. So Buster, what are you gonna do with these guys then?
Oh, like I said, I'm just gonna scan them and just let them live their little boulder lives.
Stealth or Soothe then.
I'm considerably better at one of those than the other.
The rock and roll looks like those little gomas in Legend of Zelda.
All right.
Huh.
Good.
Yeah,
Good enough that they don't attack you, so they just pass you by and no issues. All right. Next day, go in a direction, and then I need streetwise checks from you. Brad, you can still do an investigate check for the day. Don't forget. And it's been 2 days, right? So I need to remind Cora to do that when he gets to.
We're
Buster's just
lost.
having a good time. You need a really high roll to save you so you guys don't get lost, Brad.
Okay, let's be real. That's a 5 and a nat 1. There's no way he's saving us.
Yeah, well, it's saving you time, not necessarily saving you getting lost.
Okay, sure. We're so bad at this. I love it. We're just gonna end up stuck in the mountains for half of the year.
So that means you're going to waste a few extra hours. Uh, so you get up, head out, and
Daily chain.
it's about 3 p.m.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought, honestly. Oh.
All right. Hold on. I have to do random encounters for that area first. See if you get anything. Also, weather. Because the weather is an important thing about this game. It is raining today.
I enjoy rain.
I'll just quickly roll this to see if you get into anything.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, it's raining. That's why I was so mixed up on what direction to go.
But Buster likes the rain, though.
I was enjoying it, but also it makes visibility lower. So
Oh, which
that's why
reminds me, you
I
guys can all
got
roll.
lost.
You can guys all roll perception checks to
Oh
find
yeah.
anything interesting around you. Rio doesn't find anything.
Nope.
Buster doesn't find anything. Since it is raining, I'm giving you guys technically a negative.
Yeah. Sensible.
Perception.
Perception, yeah. Well, tell you what you come across. Probably not going to be any rock Pokemon though because it's raining. That seems like a smart
Sorry,
idea.
I was doing
That's fine.
experience.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's just take out what I need. Right, you don't really find anything of interest, but one. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll leave that one in. 12. Take up 12. So Buster, a D34. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
Spot 2 Tepigs.
Oh,
Okay.
little pig friend.
And we will give Rio a chance to decide if he wants these things or not. I don't remember if you've seen a Tepig yet or not.
We have, yeah. I don't think any of us took them the other times we saw them.
Alright.
No, I'll pass on this one too.
Alright, soothe or stealth checks.
Oh,
Hit the wrong thing.
I'll do stealth.
There we go. One. Not great.
Alright, well, lucky for you. Actually, probably one of them should have been probably a pig knight, but in this case, it doesn't matter because they're just gonna run away anyways when they see you.
Yeah, you better run.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most of your guys' are above level 15.
Yeah.
So, actually, you know what? Because you guys haven't seen one yet. One of them will be a pig knight. So if you want to add that to the Pokedex, you can.
Sure.
If you haven't
Okay.
already.
I will do that right now.
All right.
And I guess
Still raining.
Just for like convenience's sake, Yayoi is the one that I'm working on training up. So unless I have a specific reason to take another one out, she's who's going to be out for right now.
That does remind me though, because I have to see who we would have out today. 5 for him. Okay. Alright, alright. More Street West checks to go into this area.
Hey!
Right. Buster, after enough of enjoying the weather, knows where he's going.
Okay.
Unless you roll a 1, Brad, you should be fine.
Oh, roll a 1.
No. I
Buster will
roll.
need D100 while he's doing that.
Alright.
I won't roll a 1.
You're pretty
Hey.
close, but you did not roll a 1.
That's good enough for me.
22 is another encounter, so roll that 34 again. And if it's a 19 again, just re-roll it. not gonna have the same encounters more than once.
30.
So that would be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's really only like 1 or 2 Pokemon that I can think of that would show up in this area that I would be sorely tempted to put into my team.
You know what? I think we'll stop here at this point. But for starters, actually, you know what? We'll leave it off there for now. But leave it on a cliffhanger, and I need you guys to roll me perception checks. Roll 2, one for a cave or whatever, and one for a different reason.
Okay.
So do the cave. Both of you do the cave one first.
Okay.
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
I think we found a cave.
Yeah, you do find one, so we'll do that, and that'll be at the end. But I need you to roll me another perception. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. But we'll roll perception checks so I have an idea so I can end it faster.
I am too focused on the cave to see whatever the other thing is.
This will be after you come out of the cave.
Okay.
All right. So Brad is the only one who will notice something happens when that comes out of the cave. All right. So when you enter into the cave, roll me. I have it. Perception checks to see if you can find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Another perception?
Yeah, another perception.
Okay.
This is to see if you see anything in the cave. And I can use that instead of doing that. All right,
That's
10
not
and
as
10.
good.
Let's see. Where is that? There it is. That's what I want. There you are actively looking in this case, so okay. Alright, Buster, you and Rio find something.
Sweet.
So I believe, let me open up back to where the items are located, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Or no, the pickup ability is what I want. Because you didn't roll well enough that if you rolled a no, Rio rolled well enough that I'll do something very specific in his case. But Buster, roll me. Okay, let me just make sure I'm doing this. Okay, because you do find something, so it's not going to be that. So that's gonna be 1 to 5 instead, and I'll just move each of those down instead. I think the only things you won't find are those two, so I'll make that 19 and that 20. Actually, you know what? I'll add that in for that. So 19, 18, and then that'll be 20, and then it. Okay, so just roll me a d20. We'll see what happens, and I can figure it out in my brain.
16.
16. All right, so that would be 1 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 10. 11 to 11 to 13, 14, 15, 16, so 4, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that would be one of those in this case. Now I just gotta find the page that it's on. No, not 41, 340. So many pages.
Yeah.
All right, Buster, roll me a D. I can find the page. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. Okay. You find a yellow and orange stone embedded in the wall.
They're what? Thunder or fire, right?
Thunder is green and yellow, technically. Not the
Okay.
spoiler, but
So
it's
that
not.
would be a firestone. Okay.
All right. So removing it is the same thing, either a concentration or a sleight of hand. Buster, if you want to assist the other two in doing it instead of doing a roll, I'll let you do a roll without it, but you can use another roll to help them if you fail to attempt to pull this stone out of the rock.
I'm a yank it. That's not a very
All
good
right.
yank.
It is very deep inside of this rock that you cannot pull it out, but you don't break anything off of it, so.
All right. And how sleight of handy is Rio? Let's see.
It's just a d20.
Yep.
He is the same as you, so unless you can help Brad out with something, this thing might be stuck in here, and you need someone who actually can really pull it out.
I'll give it a shot.
Would you like to assist him, Buster?
Yes.
Then
Hold on.
make a concentration check to do what you did before.
Okay. Just try and chip it out a little bit with my screwdriver.
All right, you get a bonus there, Brad. So roll a concentration or
Oh, I did sleight of hand.
sleight of hand works as well. And with the
Okay.
help of Buster, you successfully remove a firestone.
Nice.
Okay. Firestone.
Yeah, I don't know if anything that I am going to end up having will need a firestone to evolve, but you use more fire types than I do, so if you want to hold on to that, I'd say go ahead.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
well,
there's
I
more than
can't.
that, but the examples it gives is just says Eevee, Growlithe, Pansear, and Vulpix. I don't know if more than that evolves with a Firestone in this.
No, I think that's it. There's not
I
a
would,
ton of stone evolutions in general.
I would like to get myself a Growlithe and Arcanine later on, so maybe I'll keep this.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
go
a
ahead.
Growlithe yet?
No,
I will check.
I don't think we have.
You are correct, we have not.
All right.
Or Arcanine, but that one's less surprising.
All right, so we'll leave it at a cliffhanger by doing this. So as you exit out of the cave, you and Rio are unaware of what's happening. But Brad, you can hear some odd screeching, and you look above you to see four, I believe is what I rolled. Yep, 4 Skarmory.
Interesting.
Okay.
And they do not look happy.
They're
And
just
that is where
circling
it'll end.
around. Okay.